Picture this. You die and find yourself surrounded by friends and family in a dark tunnel, urging you to go into the light. That is a comforting thought indeed. But could something more sinister be behind it? Could it be a trap? A potential soul snare sending us right back to Earth? Many propose this may be the work of the beings known as the Archons, who some believe are cosmic puppeteers. The theory suggests that these entities recycle souls, sending us back to the physical world in an endless loop while slowly sucking away our essence. The Archon enigma raises questions about the nature of our reality and our place in the universe.
In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the concept of the quote-unquote soul trap. This whole idea that we as humans are living in some sort of a cycle of reincarnations, which is controlled by entities or aliens or angels or demons, whatever you may want to call them. There's this whole idea floating around. Now that we have all this research on neither experiences and psychedelics and other altered states of consciousness, we have the whole disclosure situation. This is why I've been talking about aliens in the past few videos. We have a lot of research that I've been putting forward in this channel. So I think at this point, I am able to come with an educated argument of whether there is a soul trap or not. I will give my opinions and place some arguments forward or against it, and trying to explain a little bit more of this, because I see a lot of people are interested about this. Somebody asked me to make this video, and I think it's a good idea, because even when I'm looking for information about this, I think there's a lot of confusion, and there isn't enough information out there, and there's so much complicated and complex information that I think that it is very confusing to navigate this topic. But since we do have some strong arguments and strong evidence of a few things, we can start talking about it. Before I move forward, I would like to remind you that if you want to join the growing discussion on consciousness and would like to be notified on the latest scientific discoveries and theories surrounding this topic and how they connect to ancient mythologies and philosophies, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, as I'll try to upload at least one video per week as I continue with the outline. Okay, so number one, we have to define what is the soul trap. Now, this is a complicated definition, but just in the best of my ability, I'm gonna try to explain it. Basically, what we are seeing in either experience is that people leave their body, they go into an out-of-body experience, then they meet either family members or guides or beings or light beings or entities or aliens, straightforward like aliens, in the way that they would understand an alien, and these beings communicate with them telepathically. They see a light or they see a tunnel, they go to the light, and all of this shifts back and forward. Sometimes they don't meet anyone and they just see the light, sometimes they just see a tunnel, sometimes they just feel presences but they don't see anything, so on and so forth. But mainly these are the main characteristics of a common near-death experience. In psychedelics, it presents in different ways, or in spiritually transformative experiences it comes forward in a different way, but it's mainly the same elements. All of this is in the research that I have put forward in this channel before. So what happens then is that at some point of the experience, they have a live review. All throughout this experience, they feel this strong energy of quote-unquote love, a very strong encompassing energy. They feel that everything is going to be okay. Sometimes all of the information about the universe, reality, and existence is given to them in what they call quote-unquote downloads. They go into a live review, which is without judgment and with love. They see their own life. They see their own scenes from their life from an outsider's perspective, or from the other person's perspective. All of this means that we are not tethered to our bodies. We are not in our brains. We are conscious. Consciousness is a whole thing. So there's a lot of implications out there. But what a lot of people are saying is that what's happening here is some sort of a trap by these beings or entities, or a false god or a false light, so on and so forth. And the idea is that once we see our lives, we go to the live review, we are just reincarnated on Earth. This is the concept of samsara. This is the concept of the eternal cycle. And a lot of people say that there is purpose behind this, that we are growing as souls, and so on and so forth. And a lot of people are saying that perhaps we are being misguided. Perhaps these entities need us for something else, and they have more nefarious intentions. Now, a lot of people say that I ramble too much in my videos and go back and forth. These are complex topics, and I think it's necessary sometimes to provide as much context as possible to further understand. But for the people who watch my videos, who know what I'm talking about, who I'm basically preaching to the choir, they are already familiarized with these topics. Do I believe that there is a soul trap? Yes, I do. I think we have enough evidence and enough information to see this clearly. It seems that there's something going on. It seems that when we go through the process of dying, there are forces which want us to keep playing whatever game that we are playing, and a lot of people are conflicted by this. They think, well, is there a purpose for the reincarnation? Is there a purpose for life? Are we really evolving our consciousness through suffering? Are we really doing something here? Or are there beings who are feeding upon our quote-unquote lush, or our negative experiences, or our pain and suffering, or even our positive ones? I think all of it is true. All of it is. I think that two possibilities can coexist. Two realities can coexist and be truth at the same time. Perhaps we are evolving, perhaps we are an expression of existence, playing the game of life, playing the game of samsara, at the same time that there are beings or us in a different state of being, what people call the higher self, or a more evolved part of ourselves who is looking down at our human avatars and experiencing everything we experience through our human avatars, and sort of gaining something from that, even if it's just experiences. Even if it's just tasting chocolate. Some near-death experiences come back from their experience and they say, what is life about? Life is about eating chocolate, having sex, enjoying life, going on a run, experience physicality. Is this wholly evil? Is this about demons wanting to extract something from us? I don't think so. I don't think this is necessarily the purpose. Now, there's a lot of moving pieces into all of this. This is an introductory video because I cannot come here and say, yes, this is the final truth. Nobody can. And if they tell you they can, they're probably trying to sell you something. Nobody really knows the ultimate reality about this. But what I want to do is bring all the information forward and try to help you and help myself to find the truth about what's going on. And I think we have enough information now. So, as I say, I'm gonna go a little bit forward into this, talking about a few other things, but I'm mainly gonna go into some specific things that I'm gonna keep approaching in the future in this channel, with research, with scientific papers, with everything that I can find, and we do have them, and I will be putting them forward. Mainly the things that I'm going to be talking about is going to be the apocryphal scriptures, because all of this is written in ancient scriptures. It's very interesting, and everything is part of it, and we have it documented. I'm going to be talking about William Bullman, who is a member of the Monroe Institute, and he has his own theory about this whole thing. I'm going to be talking about the whole idea of multi-dimensions. A lot of people are talking that are saying that we are living in 3D, but there is also 4D, and there are higher dimensions which are connected. So there's some theories going on over there. So thank you so much for watching. If you find any value in the content that I'm putting forward, please consider supporting the project through Patreon on the links below. Likewise, you can like, share, subscribe, comment, or follow me on other social media so more people have access to this information. Thank you so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you in the next one.